It's so hot. It's 90 degrees. To me, that's hot. Summer's officially here. Hi. I know it's been about 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks since I uploaded anything. And okay, so part of the reasons why I haven't been able to upload anything is because I just haven't had any time. And the only time I can vlog now or edit videos, no, just vlog, is when I'm driving. And edit videos, forget about it. I have no time. Anyways, so per my last video about trying some new protein stuff, I want to say so far I've tried not the lemonade flavored one, but the other one I've been able to drink. I drank it now for the past 2 days. It makes me feel kind of yucky, but somehow I make myself drink it. When it's chilled, it's not that bad. But I have to measure it in shots. That's the only like inconvenient part, is that I have to bring little shot thingies to work. And right now I started off with 30 grams of protein a day. I might bump it up one more ounce. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I want to finish it. I don't want it to expire, so probably. And then I have the little shots that I did finish the first pack, the six pack. I did finish it, and I have to say, you get used to the taste. When it is refrigerated, it tastes a lot better, obviously. But the convenience is a lot better with the shots because they're measured out already. You don't really have to worry about it. You toss it in your bag and you are good to go. The other one is you have to make sure that you have a fridge around to refrigerate it, and you have to have a measuring cup for the shots. And why did I take the freeway? Because it's so packed. Oh my god. I'm trying to get home because I have a therapy session today with my husband, and I have to go pick up Artemis, get him ready to go to the session at 5:15, and it is now 4:08. This is my life, racing around everywhere and just doing things. Speaking of, I went to the doctor the other day because I have a Mirena IUD in my uterus, and I've had nothing but nonstop like bleeding, light, heavy, stops maybe a day, continues the next day, have clots coming out. Not painful, crampy, but like spasms, I guess. It feels very strange and weird. The closest I can explain it is I feel pregnant sometimes. I went to the doctor because it was so, like, the feeling was so crazy. I was very nauseous. I was super tired, super emotional, super moody, bleeding weirdly, having that feeling in my stomach where I'm just like, shit. And then I gained 5 pounds. I'm like, great, I'm freaking pregnant. So I took a pregnancy test. It was negative, obviously. And I called them to see if this was normal, and they were like, no, it's not normal to have like spasms or kind of like cramps. So they had me come in. I went, they checked the IUD position. They said it was fine, but my doctor still wanted to do an ultrasound just to make sure that it was positioned high enough, I guess. I don't know. Fine, whatever. So I go back the next day or 2 days after and meet with the ultrasound technician. She's like, how's baby doing? We're talking, and she got kind of quiet. And then she took a bunch of pictures. She took a while. She took longer than when I was there for checking up on Artemis when he was in my stomach. So I'm like, great, she got quiet. Hope everything's okay. She finished, lights came back on. She told me to wipe off and, you know, put my bottoms back on. And then she tells me that she has to go talk to the doctor. Then she comes back and she's like, well, I found something. I'm not sure of the diagnosis. I'm gonna have you come back and talk to the gynecologist, because I usually talk to the nurse practitioner to do my testing and all that, unless I really need to talk to my gynecologist. And she's recommending that I do talk to my gynecologist, so I made an appointment with her, and her next available was 2 weeks. So I have an appointment next week. And she basically told me, not a lot, which sucks because this is the same thing they told me last time Artemis wasn't growing correctly, or growing at the rate that they want him to grow. Last time they told me that it was really vague what they told me, and I didn't like that. So this time around, they told me that it wasn't. Well, she said what I found is that the problem is not being caused by the IUD. It is something else, and she didn't elaborate on what that something else is. And she just said that she's gonna leave it up to my gynecologist it's gonna be her call on how we are gonna move forward. Yeah. So I'm like thinking, Jesus Christ, something's wrong. This really sucks. I'm really annoyed at this freaking traffic. Like, every time I decide to jump on the freeway because I feel like it might be a little bit faster for me to get on the freeway, it always ends up being like stop and go traffic. Like, why do I even do this? I could have been halfway home by now if I went on the goddamn street. I'm frustrated, people. I'm frustrated. Anyway, so like, on top of everything else with work and with the baby and trying to find time to go to my therapy sessions with Ron, to go to my mom's doctor's appointments and everybody else's doctor's appointments, and then my own, this comes up. So yeah, but I have been keeping track of taking all my vitamins. I haven't been the best at the protein because of having to go measure it and stuff, but my pills I have been taking consistently for the past 2 weeks. So I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm glad, because I was feeling super, super, super emotional and like just crazy how my emotions were just, my therapist is like, are you sure it's not a bit of like postpartum depression possibly? And I said, I don't know, because I honestly don't know. It could be. I've never felt such emotions, such strong highs and such low lows. It's very, I don't know. Even right now I feel a little nauseous. I am like dying to have my body just be normal again. And I don't mean like the way I look. No, fuck that. I'm dying for like me to feel like a person again, to feel like relaxed. I'm tense all the time. I'm like going 100 miles. My mind is going 100 miles a minute all the time. I'm like on the go. And it's very hard for me to like settle in at night and go to sleep. It takes me forever to fall asleep, even with like sleep supplements or sleep aids. And it sucks. So I feel so out of whack and completely like just out of it, and the lack of sleep doesn't help. So when I go see my doctor, depending on what she says, well, no matter what she says, I'm getting this thing taken out. I've never been good on birth control. It's never really worked for me, as in the way that I feel my body reacting to it. It's never been like the greatest for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get off birth control, and we're gonna be more careful with the whole condom thing, and we're still talking about possibly having a second child. We're not sure. We're still thinking about it. I have plenty of time to decide, I feel, because Artemis is what? He's 5 months today. So I don't feel pressure to have another baby already. I'm really, really wanting my body to just recover fully, and for my hormones to go back to normal, and for me to feel like a freaking person again. So this is my update. I'm sorry that it's not like more cheery, but if I had to put my money on which protein I would buy again, and this is because of the convenience, it's not about the cost. I'm purely like all about convenience right now. So if I need to throw money at my freaking problem, I will. And those are the shots. So 28 grams of protein per shot that costs $36. I have to figure out where I can find them that are cheaper, or buy them in bulk to get a better rate. I don't know. I have to research that. But I'm putting my money on that. So that's my vote and my update. I will see you guys hopefully sooner rather than later.